Let me tell you something. If people can't sing your song chorus after hearing it once, then your song is already in a very big trouble. Let me repeat that again. If people cannot sing your song after hearing it once, then your song is in a mess already. Just know that your song is already in a very big trouble. Most Afro songs that blow don't blow because of the verse. Most of these songs blow because of their chorus, their hook. Some people call it hook, some people call it chorus. Actually, there's a difference between a hook and a chorus, you right? But then let's just assume that is not what we're talking about today, all right? So most songs that blow up, they don't blow because of their verse. Maybe because the verse is too dope. They blow because the chorus is very, very dope. If your chorus is very, very weak, the song itself is a weak song. Today I am going to show you how to write a very catchy Afrobeat chorus that people will sing in buses, they'll sing it in club, they can be able to vibe to it on TikTok and virtually everywhere. All right, so my name is Ogah Neeks, and if you are serious about making music that actually connects, not just music that sounds nice, not just music that you just want to do it so that people will know that yeah, you too they do music. If that is your mission, making music that actually connects, then this is for you. Now let's go into the video proper. I am going to give you 6 different steps that you will follow when you're composing the chorus of your song. All right. When you're writing the chorus of your song, I'm going to tell you 6 different steps that you need to follow. And if you're able to, do that diligently, you will finally arrive at a very dope and catchy chorus of your song. And that alone has solved 50% of your, problem. So, step one, you just need to make the chorus of your song very, very simple. All right? Make the chorus very, very simple. Afrobeat chorus are not about grammar. They are just about, repetition and feeling. We don't want to know if you finish from Oxford University. We don't want to know if you finish from whichever university in the world. All right. Afrobeat choruses or hook, whatever you call it, they are not about big, big grammar. So we don't even need all of that in your song. They are just about repetition and feeling. Have you been able to, bring feeling into what you're saying? All right. Did you actually repeat, so that in case we didn't catch what you're saying, were you able to, make some, repetition in that chorus? That is what Afrobeat is basically all about. Let me give you these 2 examples. When you're writing your chorus, instead of you saying, "Baby, your love intoxicates my emotional stability," you can just simply say, "Your love they bust my head." Right? These are the same thing. Now, the second sentence, which says, "Your love they bust my head," it is simpler, it is direct, it is more repeatable. If I ask you now to repeat the sentences now for me, between the first one that says, "Baby, your love intoxicates my emotional stability," and the second one that just said, "Your love they bust my head." Of course, I know you will remember the last one. Afrobeat is not about speaking grammar. If you like, finish from Oxford University. If you're writing your chorus, especially your chorus, if you're writing your chorus, you don't need to tell us that yes, you're a graduate of English. Use simple, words and terms that people can understand, memorize them, and then be able to sing along with you once they hear that song. So simplicity is the first thing you need to put into consideration when you're writing your chorus. If a 10-year-old child cannot sing your chorus back, then try to simplify it. All right? Let children, imagine you speaking big, big grammar, you know, like, "Baby, your love intoxicates my emotional stability." Which child won't come cram that kind thing, make it a sing and back? It's not possible. All right? So if a child of 10 years old cannot sing the chorus of your song back, then try and simplify it. Now, step two, try and get the melody first before you now come up with the lyrics. This is where many artists get it wrong. Don't start your chorus by writing the full lyrics, except if it is a song that you're composing, maybe before you now go to the studio for the producer to make the beat for you for the song. Then you can actually write the lyrics down. But if it is a song that you have gotten the beat already, try and get the melody first before you now start putting down the lyrics. All right? Start by humming. Play the beat, make it dey make e dey play, then you go just dey hum something. You understand? Get something that, yes, this thing is actually, the humming you're doing is actually on point. E dey really really enter. Afrobeat is vibe driven. Try to see how you can hum random melodies over the beat. Hum different things. Just dey do different things, with your head. Mm. If you feel say this one never really dey enter, just try something. Make the thing dey touch you first. If you have gotten something that stick to your head after 2 minutes, then you can now start adding lyrics or adding words to the melody. All these humming that you've done, you can now start replacing them with words. Why do you need to start with melody? Because melody carry the emotion. The words is just your lyrics are just to explain it. All right. It is the melody that will make people to fall in love with the song. Right. Your lyrics is just to explain it. If at all you understand what I mean by that, though. So, step three, repetition. Repetition is not laziness. Stop trying to impress people with too many lines. A powerful chorus can just be one line, just one single line. You repeat it with small variation. If you remember this song, oh Lord my God, how excellent is your name. Oh Lord my God, how excellent is your name. Same word, right? Same lines. But they just repeat it, just simple variation, especially when you're coming back. They just differentiate it small. That is just the thing. This song is one of the greatest song in the world, especially for people that learning how to play musical instrument. This song is one of the song they start teaching you musical instruments with. All right. So stop trying to impress people with plenty lines. Make you sure say e dey body, lyrics dey, lines dey. That is not what you need. You can just repeat one line, change it slightly, repeat the original line again. You get? Just like, oh Lord my God, how excellent is your name. That is the original line, right? Oh Lord my God, how excellent is your name. Oh Lord my God. You can see the slight, change. Then you now come back and repeat what? The original line. And that alone tells you don't already get your chorus. I'm not trying to, bring in plenty words, plenty things. Just want to show us that yes, e dey body. It's not necessary. Repetition makes it memorable. Step four, emotion. Choose one emotion, please. Don't miss everything in the chorus. If you want to talk about love in the chorus, just talk about love. If you want to talk about pain, just talk about pain. If you want to talk about enjoyment or confidence, anything you want to talk about in the chorus, let it just be that thing. Don't miss plenty thing. You don't come and start confusing people. Only in the chorus, you're talking about hustle, you're talking about pain, you're talking about love for chorus alone. No, you don't do that. At the end of the day, you end up confusing them. And you know what? Confusion kills catchiness. It will not be catchy when you're just, talking about so many things because you've succeeded in confusing your listeners. Make the chorus clear. This is what you're talking about. You're talking about love in the chorus. You're talking about hate in the chorus. You're talking about maybe hustle or your personal story in the chorus. Just something. All right. One emotion. Don't confuse people with too many things in the chorus. Now, step four. Test your brain. All right. This is very important. After writing your chorus, leave the studio. If you were writing in the studio, leave the studio, walk around for like 30 minutes. If you're still singing, you know, if you're still singing that chorus unconsciously, then you have gotten something great. You have gotten a good chorus. But if you forget it, maybe you took a stroll for like 30 minutes, before you know it, you don't forget that. You are not even singing it, you're not, it's not like the thing is still ringing in your head after like 30 minutes of, you're strolling. Then please go and rewrite it. Now let me repeat that point again. The essence is for you to test your brain, right? After you don't write the song, leave the studio, or if it is your house, leave your house. Take a walk around for like 30 minutes. If you are still singing it unconsciously, then you have gotten a nice chorus. But if you forget it, my brother, go and rewrite the chorus. So the step 6 and the last step is try and use rhythmic words. You see words like they, oh, ah, ooh. All these words naturally they flow with drums. If your chorus does not make your shoulders to move, my brother, rewrite the chorus. If you write chorus finish, and while you're singing it, you know, you're not bouncing, it's not moving your shoulders, you're not shaking your body and all of that, then rewrite the chorus. It doesn't worth it. If you want more breakdowns on how to write, good Afro songs and build your music career properly, then subscribe. We are not just making music, we are making impact over here. My name is Ogah. Neeks. Peace and love.